When this dad, Cory Williams, turned on the sprinkler in his yard, an unexpected guest came to play. Then this fantastic thing happened. Cory Williams had always loved animals right from a young age. He enjoyed taking pictures of them too. Sometimes he went to animal shelters and volunteered to take care of the animals. Cory also loved entertainment, and during his younger years, he acted in comedy sketches. However, his breakthrough came in 2006 when he posted a video on YouTube. It all started when Cory adopted a 2-month-old cat, Sparta. Unlike every other pet Cory owned, Sparta was different. He was a troublemaker who always got up to mischief. So Cory made a song documenting his life with the cat.
Hey, little Sparta, what is with all the fight? Little baby kitty wanna bite.
In the song's video, he described Sparta as a warrior who always chews on his shoes and prefers to drink water from the toilet bowl. OMG, what a cat! Cory made the video just for entertainment's sake, but little did he know that the video and the cat would soon change his life forever. As soon as he finished putting the last pieces of the song together, Cory titled it The Mean Kitty Song and uploaded it on YouTube. Afterward, the video went viral, gaining millions of views. The Mean Kitty song was an overnight viral YouTube sensation when it was released, Cory said. In fact, the video keeps getting views to date. Ever since Cory's newly found internet fame, a lot has changed in his life. For instance, he eventually relocated with his family from Southern California to Eagle River, Alaska. You see, Cory's new home is surrounded by woods and a bit farther from the city. It actually took him a while to get familiar with his new surroundings. Moreover, before the move, Cory and his family did not know they would have curious animal neighbors. In fact, from the very first day, several animals kept frolicking around their house. It was as if they were coming to say hello as good neighbors. Here we have had the chance to explore Alaska and experience lots of wild events. We meet a lot of great people and endure the extreme temperatures that the North is known for, Cory explained. Their new home also provided Cory with new opportunities to make videos. He started posting videos and pictures of his family's encounters with these animals. The first regular visitor was a cat. Cory went for a walk one morning when a cat kept following him. The cat reminded Cory of Sparta because she was also petite and had inquisitive eyes. However, when Cory turned around and started heading back home, the cat walked away, so Cory thought that was the end of their beautiful encounter. However, 3 days later, the cat returned, and this time Cory's wife was the one who saw her first. She called him to come see their friend who had come for a visit. Cory was surprised when he saw the cat, and he told his wife the feline probably trailed him. They brought the cat indoors and gave her food. Just like Sparta, this cat wouldn't stop licking Cory's feet. Towards the evening, the cat snuck out of the house, and no one saw her again for 3 days. When she came back, she acted exactly like the first time around. She ate and she left before nightfall. This happened a few more times, and Cory and his wife started to worry. Where was the cat sleeping? Did she have a home? They concluded that she was likely a stray. So, the next time she visited, they didn't let her go out. And wouldn't you know, the cat immediately made herself at home and looked fairly relaxed in her new surroundings. Cory was so happy about his newly formed bond with the cat. Unfortunately, some days later, someone came knocking on their door. It was an elderly woman, about 65 years old. She introduced herself as their neighbor and told them the cat, whose name was Kinky, was hers. Cory quickly explained that he thought the cat was a stray. Then the woman explained that a few times a month, Kinky loved to sneak out of the house and take mini holidays. Usually she stayed 2 to 3 days and then came back home. In fact, the neighbors got used to it and were always pleased to welcome her. The elderly woman said that she was surprised when Kinky stayed out for a whole week. So she asked around if anyone had seen her cat, and they directed her to Cory's house. She must have really liked it here a lot. I will definitely bring her to visit often, the elderly woman said. Cory then bid the sweet cat goodbye. She brought a lot of excitement and fun into their house, and Cory was afraid they wouldn't experience such fun again for a while. Well, he was wrong. The next animal that showed up unannounced was a real surprise, and it came the day after Kinky left the house. Ever since Cory and his wife moved in, some moose in the neighborhood started exploring their yard. These animals were part of the first set that dropped by to say hello. However, amongst these moose, one mama moose and her child came around more often. And just like Cory and his wife embraced Kinky, the couple didn't chase the mama moose and her baby away. Instead, they watched them from their window as they roamed the area freely. Whenever they came, Cory always had his camera ready and made videos of them. He even made a vlog about them. Cory and his wife noticed that the moose and her baby showed no fear of them. However, they never really came close to their house and only observed from a distance. But the day after Kinky left the house, one of them got curious. It was the baby moose. That day, the calf not only played in the yard, but also came very close to their house. Cory had once heard that baby moose loved to play with sprinklers, so he decided to check if that was true. He and his wife had an inkling that the calf was going to love the sprinkler because they had seen her play with a twig in her mouth. "We knew she was going to have a swell time with the sprinkler because she seemed playful," Cory said. However, the calf's reaction was even more thrilling than Cory had imagined. Later that evening, the mother moose and her calf came as usual, so Cory and his wife decided it was time to try out the experiment. They waited until the calf was a bit away from the house, and then Cory snuck out of the house and switched on the sprinkler. Immediately after he was done, he rushed back into the house and he and his wife hid, waiting for the calf. Not long after, the baby moose returned to the yard, and you can guess what happened next. Well, she noticed the sprinkler immediately and she ran towards it. She had probably never seen anything like it, and she clearly found it fascinating. She even flipped her head in the sprinkler and drank the water. After playing with the sprinkler for a while, the calf ran away. Cory and his wife were sad that the calf didn't stay for long. They thought that she would stay until they got tired of watching her. They were about to come out of their hiding place when they spotted the baby moose once again as she dashed towards the sprinkler, or well, her new toy. Since she had so much fun the first time around, the baby moose couldn't wait to get to the sprinkler, so she just dashed for it. Sadly, the ground was already slippery, so she fell. Oops! What now? Was she going to give up and stop playing with her toy? Well, far from it. Immediately after she fell, she got up and ran towards the sprinkler again. I really admire her courage because I thought she wasn't going to return to the sprinkler. I think I'm just going to call her Skids, Cory said when he posted the video. Once again, Skids ran off, but a few minutes later, she returned. This time around, she didn't just dash through the water. Instead, she wanted to see how long she could stay in it. So she held her nerves until the water reached her chest. Afterward, she ran off again. This is one of the cutest things I have ever seen. I have heard baby moose love playing with sprinklers, but I did not know it drives them crazy. When Skids came back again, she ran around the house and approached the sprinkler from the opposite direction. Then she ran away again, only to return a few minutes later. This went on for about 30 minutes before the calf finally called it a day. No doubt this animal had a great time playing with the sprinkler, and Cory and his wife enjoyed every bit of the time they spent watching her. I'm sure she will come again, and Cory will be kind enough to set the sprinkler running for her, or there may even be another toy waiting for her. Whatever the case may be, I'm sure they will all have fun. What other interesting facts do you know about moose calves? Thanks for watching. See you next time.